First of all, I cannot stand it when Mona Sky Young hosts the reunions because she wants to act like a schoolyard teacher when all the while she's in the cut, instigating all the fights, bringing all these people on the show, knowing that they're not gonna get along, just setting them all up for the kill. But then when it come down to the reunion, she want to act like Mrs. Wong's kindergarten teacher and act like she got to sit up here and talk to these motherfuckers any kind of way. See, this is the reason why I could not be on a show like Love and Hip Hop because I'd be damned if I'm up here acting a fool, putting money in your pockets, giving you ratings, and you want to talk to me like a damn fool. Bitch, bye. So Mona Scott, you kill me with that. That's why I hate it when you host the reunions. Stop telling people to sit in their damn seat. We want to see these bitches fight. We want to see these bitches pull each other's weed. We want to see some bloodshed. We want to see some makeup be fucked up. We want to see these bitches rip each other's dresses off. We want to see the violence, bitch. We don't watch Love and Hip Hop for no damn history lesson. We watch this shit to see the motherfucking fights, bitch. Know that. Shit. Love and Hip Hop was much better before you start cutting out all the goddamn fights. Remember what sold your shit from the beginning. Don't make me read you. So, let's just get into the review. The reunion was much better than the season overall. Like, the season wasn't really bad at all. It was very interesting, even though it had 2 filler episodes out of the 12 episodes and all. But I would give this season probably a B minus, cause none of it is seen in Atlanta. But I'm gonna give it a B minus. It was much more tolerable than Love and Hip Hop New York because that started out really, really good with the new additions of Nia Lee and Tara and all of them, but it started getting stale really, really fast. So New York will have to step it up next week because Hollywood is in second place. Atlanta is number 1, but Hollywood is in second place. So they need to step their cookies up. They're the original, but they letting all the damn spinoffs eat they shit up. So let's just start off with Tierra, Ray J, and Peasant at the reunion. Okay, we really went into details about what happened within the season with Tierra and Ray J, how it started off really rocky, and then it ended up with them being back together. And then, Peasant walks her ass on the motherfucking stage. Obviously, she watched the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion, because she walked up on stage talking to Morgan, gonna say, "What's up, fake asshole?" I'm like, bitch, get your own damn lines. You are really thirsty, bitch. Like, I already don't like Peasant, number 1. I don't like Peasant. Mainly off the shit that she pulled with Tia Marie. And I do feel like she's a messy ass bitch. And she's a damn puppy dog. But other than that, I just don't like Peasant at all. I really don't. And she's a beautiful girl, don't get me wrong. But her being beautiful and her attitude being fucked up and me not liking her just makes her a bit ugly to me. But I don't like that bitch. But her and Tierra got into it, of course. And, she just seems to be so happy that Ray J is on her side instead of Tierra's side. And I'm sitting up here looking at the bitch like, first of all, Ray J ain't no fucking prize. Okay, like, he is cute, he handsome, he's an asshole, just like the types that I go for in real life. But at the end of the day, he ain't nobody's prize. And, bitch, I mean, honestly, like, who do you think Ray J is? And then you want to go in on Tierra talking about how she sucked Berg's dick, which I don't believe she did. And then, Berg in the audience, and then it looks like later on in the reunion he's gonna claim that Tierra did that. But you can't really believe much of what Young Berg say because he's a lying ass nigga and he's a bitch ass nigga. That anytime motherfucker get his ass beat, get his chain stolen. I mean, he a bitch ass nigga. But anyway, I can't stand Peasant. But we get into Masika, Hazel, Tierra, and Young Berg. So we go back and we look at everything that happened between Hazel and Young Berg. And she said that she really thought that her and Young Berg were friends. Y'all were friends, but y'all ended up fucking. And see, the thing about fucking your friend is always a risky situation. Like, honestly, sometimes it's not. Like, sometimes you have that understanding. Like, I had a situation with one of my closest friends that I've known for a very long time. Since before we were teenagers, I had an incident that happened with my friend, and we are still like this. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're friends or not. If you have that understanding where you know that it's not going to go any further, and you know it's only fun, then you need to let it stay that way. But Hazel, fell in love with Young Berg. And you can't help who you fall in love with. But at the end of the day, you fall in love with an asshole like Young Berg. He don't give a fuck about you. And he let it be clear that he didn't give a fuck about you. And all you kept referring to yourself is his bitch. His bitch this, his bitch that, his bitch this, his bitch that. And that's what you were. His bitch. Not his woman, but his bitch. And you showed him that you was his bitch. Because you was barking around him like he like being his lapdog like a little bitch. So that's how you got treated accordingly. So then Masika, Tierra tells Hazel not to cry, and then Masika says that's her thing. She cries on every episode. Then that's when Hazel was, starts going off, and then that's when. First of all, let me tell you, Mustard Seeker really had me laughing the whole damn reunion. That bitch is naturally funny. She had me on the floor laughing. Half of her antics are really not good, but she is hella funny. But getting into what she was saying, she was like, bitch, don't talk to me, don't fucking address me, do not fucking address me, bitch. I was like, oh my god, this bitch is going in on this damn reunion. Her lips ain't moving worth a damn, but she going in. And then Hazel got up out her seat, and then monitored her sit ass down. And then we get into Hazel's friendships and how her situation with Youngbird fucked up all her friendships, which it did. She was so gone over this nigga, and anytime a bitch told her about the dude, you know what I'm saying, she felt some type of way and felt like they wasn't really down for her. Bitch, if you a real motherfucking friend, if you down for your bitch, then and you see something that's fucked up, you gonna tell your bitch, that shit ain't cool, this shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. At the end of the day, that nigga ain't for you. And me being your friend, you being my bitch, you know what I'm saying? I want to see you grow, and I want to see you get to another level. And that nigga gonna keep you at the bottom because he sees you as the bottom because he don't give a fuck about you, bitch. So all I'm telling you, as your friend, with you being my bitch, that nigga ain't shit for you. He ain't shit. He don't give a fuck about you. That's what you're supposed to do as a friend. When you see something ain't going right, you let that motherfucking ass know that it ain't about shit. But you can't. But at the end of the day, you can only tell a bitch so much. You know what I mean? You can only tell a bitch so fucking much. So if a bitch don't want to listen, ain't nothing you can do about that. So then we get into Masika, Nikki, and Nana. This was the most hilarious part of this whole fucking reunion. Because every time Masika called Nikki's mama Nana, I was screaming. I couldn't take it. That bitch is fucking funny. Honestly, like, I'm not in the business of reading people mama except for Mama Joyce and Mama D. But at the end of the day, that shit was fucking funny. And on top of that, Nikki mama need to stay her ass out of 20-year-old business. You know what I'm saying? Like, rich mama, Jewel was at the reunion. And she had her little bit to say about Erica and Rich, but she didn't get all into it. She didn't cuss. She didn't act like a low-class scumbag like the rest of us act. So you know what I'm saying? She had a little bit of class about her shit. Nikki mama ain't got no damn class. She getting too deeply involved in this shit. And then the more Masika was talking about Nikki mama, Nikki wanted to raise up. And it was so funny because she kept on calling her grandma and Nana and you too old to be on Instagram. That shit was fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? And Nikki was coming in with her little reads too, saying she could buy her life and throw a couple of stacks on the bitch just because she feel bad for her. You know what I'm saying? Then Masika said that she got high heels higher than her self-esteem. It was hilarious. Masika owned this part of the reunion. I don't give a fuck. Tierra comes in second place because she was ready for Princess. But as far as somebody that was entertaining throughout the whole damn reunion, Masika holds that fucking crown. This part one reunion was all about her. So I want to give kudos to Masika for making me laugh this whole damn reunion. So that's all I gotta say about this part of the Love and Hip Hop reunion. Then my next video will be K Michelle My Life, the season finale video, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.